tried to film this video 5 times so far, and each time I've got hiccups. So it's only a matter of time, really. Hello everyone, and as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my signed books. In recent years, I've been to a few book signings and I've got some wonderful memories from those events, and I decided to do a video talking about what books I got signed and what happened at those events, but I didn't realise how many signed books I actually have. I have enough signed books for 2 videos, so this is going to be naturally in 2 parts. I'm going to start off with 2 that don't really have much of a story to them, but you'll understand why in a minute. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It's just got a simple, regular signature in it. This is a fancy red copy. I went into my local Waterstones just to get a completely different book, and there was a table full of these red editions of The Fault in Our Stars that were signed, so I thought, why not? Library of Souls by Ransom Riggs. This was sent to me by a friend for Christmas. He found a signed copy in his local bookstore and sent it to me. I still haven't read this, but it's the last one and I'm scared and I don't want it to end. The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. This one has more of a story to it. I've always wanted to meet Cassandra Clare ever since I got into the Mortal Instruments series. Holly Black I read a lot of when I was much younger. I was at university at the time when this book came out, and the next city over they decided to come to as part of the UK book tour. So you bet your ass that I went there. They both signed it and they put "For Charlotte", and look how pretty it is. It was a really odd event because there were 2 authors there. There were a lot more people who were clearly there for Cassie than there were Holly. But it was a really fun event. Gabriel and the Swallows by Esther Dalseno. If you frequent my channel a lot or my Twitter, you will know how much I love this book. I did a full review of it, which I will link down below. I actually have a video for the event that I went to, so I'll link this down below as well. I'm part of the blogging team for Of Tomes Publishing, who published this book, and there was a launch event down in London for it. So I went down to the event, I met Esther. She is the loveliest person ever. I originally got sent this by Of Tomes in ebook form, so I specifically bought the book just so I could get it signed at this event. It has a map in it, and all of the best books have maps in. But yes, she signed my book, and look how pretty it is. The Bullet Catcher's Daughter by Rod Duncan. In my 3rd year of university, Rod was one of my teachers. He talked a lot about this book and his experiences writing it and the process he went through to get it published. Every year in Leicester at my university there is this independent book festival that has so many publishers bringing books to sell, and there are various talks that happen throughout the day, and one of the talks was held by Rod talking about steampunk, because this book has often been categorised as steampunk. So I went to that talk, took along my copy of the book, and he signed it for me. Again, just a simple little neat signature. The last one I'm going to talk about in this part, you've probably guessed from the thumbnail, Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I went to the signing very recently for this book. I had a wonderful time. I did a video for that as well, which I will link again below. I got to ask Cassie everything I wanted to. I got to ask her a question that she didn't know the answer to. I feel so powerful. But yes, this book is huge and annoying coloured pages, but it was such a lovely event. It was my 2nd time meeting Cassie, and this time Holly Black was not there because it was just for one of the books that Cassandra Clare had written herself, and she personalised it again. We talked about Harisham Jr. as Magnus Bane in general, and it was just so great. I thanked her for having bisexual characters in her books because that representation is so important to me, and it's not something that you see often, even in LGBT books. It's normally the L, the G or the T. So it was nice to have some characters that were bisexual, and yeah, she then sat there and just listed all of the characters in her books that are bisexual, so good. That's it for this part of the video. There are many more to come in my part 2, so keep an eye out for that, and I will be back with a new video soon. Bye!